right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Big Homies channel. Before we get into tonight's show, I want to take a real quick moment. As a lot of you know, G Paul from Behind the Scales, and I just wanted to say straight up that was a great show. It brought real conversations, real emotion, and a different side of this community that a lot of people don't always get to see. And that's something that deserves respect. With that said, um, this was a mutual decision. There's no bad blood, there's no drama. He's just at a point where he's ready to build something of his own. And we respect that 100%. So make sure y'all go show him some love, support his channel, and follow his journey moving forward. Excuse me. Now, tonight, we've got Maddie in the building and Will from the Python portal. Big Mike might be here, and we're opening up the floor. So if you got in the chat, we've got an open link for you to get in. We got some things that need to be talked about. Tonight, we're going to talk about breeder loans. This is one of those topics that can either build your business or completely mess you up if it's done wrong. So we're going to break it down, how they should be handled, how to protect yourself, and how to move like a professional every single time. We're going to be talking about what Maddie's got coming up as well. We've got some things in the motion in the back here, and y'all definitely want to stay tapped in for that. So tonight's simple. It's no script, it's no filter. It's just real talk, real people. And if you're here right now, just do me a favor, hit that like button, share this out to as many people as you can in the community. And if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell because we're building something real over here and we're just getting started. So let's get into it, y'all. I'm going to bring out our guest for the night. Uh, we've got Will and Maddie. Welcome to the show, y'all. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for
Mike
having us.
may still be at work right now. I'm not sure. I did send him a link though. So, um, how y'all doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Good.
Can everybody hear us fine?
Yep.
All right. I saw the
I hope
notes in
so.
the back saying I can't hear you guys.
Yeah. I just had a refresh. I'm like, and my internet just went out. So I was like,
Oh
yeah, it's
yeah, that
probably
happens a
probably on
lot.
my end. Yeah.
So
Trying.
before we get into the big topic tonight, Maddie, let's go ahead and talk about what you got going on with like your little rescue show and stuff. So
Hmm.
oh, she's turning red.
Well, for anyone that doesn't know, my name's Maddie. I do Second Shed Reptiles. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Trying to be more active on YouTube, but that's not really going well.
You're just
Um,
shy. These are the same.
yeah,
Hey,
I'm
we're
just
talking to the
shy. I'm
same.
trying. I'm
We're talking to the
trying.
same people we talk to in the chats every day. There might
Yeah.
be a couple new people here and there.
Um, I like I'm still in the process of trying to get like the legal part of it, but like for now, I'm working with a couple of rescues that are in my state. Like if they have something that's they want to pick up something that's near me, I go and pick it up and then rehab it for like 60 days. And then we meet up after 60 days. Um, but there's a
See, and I think
couple,
that's pretty cool right there, to be
yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
There's a couple. I picked up 7 snakes last year, and it was 2 that I sold the previous year. So they were a really bad mite infestation, and
Ooh.
that was a really big thing. Me trying to work my way towards being, legal and everything. There's so many scenarios that I went through. Mites, respiratory infection, scale rot, burns. I've been through 2 belly burns by malfunction thermostats. 1 respiratory infection. And God behold, all of them had mites. It was insane. Um,
Yeah, usually when the husbandry ain't right, bro, they're gonna bring mites with them too. It
yep.
just goes hand in hand, I believe.
Yeah. Um, but we have, we've worked really hard over, the couple months that we've had them. So we have like a strict quarantine, 60 days. If they're not in, eating, drinking, pooping, they still show signs of something else, they stay an extra 30 days. Um, but right now everybody's good.
Do
I
you
got a
do
bearded
all
dragon.
animals, or are they mainly letting you take care of all the reptiles?
Right now, all the reptiles. At first I was doing all snakes, and then one of the rescues from down south wanted me to pick up a bearded dragon, so I picked him up. His name's Arnold. He's doing flawless. He's actually staring at me right now. It's like,
That's awesome. Yeah, I remember not too long ago, G-Paw got this poor animal had a stuck. I don't want to say a stuck shed, bro, because it had like 7 stuck sheds on it. Or was that
Yeah,
you, Maddie? I think it was G-Paw, man, because he
yeah,
was pretty freaked out about it, if I remember correctly.
I think I got a couple with stuck shed.
You've had
Like,
some stuck sheds here and there
yes,
too.
especially the Volta. She's grown so fast, and she's actually shed twice since she's been here. She has not been here long. It was just probably 2 layers of shed
Well,
whenever she
when
came.
the
So
animal's eating right and has the right
yes,
humidity and temps and water available, I
right,
mean, we're the caretakers of these things, man. Like, do
yeah,
better,
yep,
folks.
right.
yep.
I
What's
spent I've
Go
spent
ahead,
all
man.
day. Yeah, I've spent all day today just reorganizing, making sure everybody have water because I have water dumpers, especially the females that are ovulate, not like bowl wrapping right now. Um, I'm in between breeding and then like, helping, I'm not dead set on which I want to do. I definitely want to do both in the future, but right now if someone needs help, and there's so many posts on Facebook, Craigslist, all over the internet from people can't take care of their animals anymore, I just try to step in and help. I don't care how much it costs. I'll
Yeah.
go pick up the animal. I went, let's see, the furthest I went was, well, the bearded dragon was an hour and a half. I picked him up.
Oh,
And
that
then,
sickly looking skinny one.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Oh man, dude, that was incredibly hard to watch that. Yeah,
Yeah, he's doing good. I think he
that's
might be a
wonderful.
she.
It might
Um,
be.
but they're, you know, we do what we can for the animals. We literally have a strict like mite prevention type thing. As soon
Yeah.
as they, there's a lot of people when they get new reptiles in their collection, they're like, let them settle, let them settle. I don't do that. I get hands on, soak them for, every day for about a week. If it, for prevention wise, we use hot shot pest strips, and we also use predatory mites. Prev- Preventative, because I'm not. Nope.
I love predatory mites
Ah,
actually. You could use them in your plants, like your garden,
yep,
everything. They're freaking
yep,
amazing. They'll eat spider mites, they'll eat snake mites, they'll eat dust mites, they'll eat grain mites, they eat
yep.
all of them.
And it's so crazy, um, a couple people I've talked to, they're like, they've been treating ball pythons for mites for a long time, but they've never heard of predatory mites, or, I think it definitely needs to be more out there because it's a natural way. It's not really harsh as doing like treatments after treatments after treatments. I would do
Especially
a week.
hot shot. Ugh,
Yeah,
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 that stuff's bad. I got tarantulas, I can't use it.
right. It's um it's way more natural. You don't have to stress the animal out because the animal's already stressed out. It's already got little vampires on them.
And then if there's nothing for them to eat, they die off.
Yep,
right.
yep. That's what I
So it
love
won't be
about
like,
them. I love that. It was like
yep. And they'll go,
it's
you can put it right in your cocoa bedding. Like, the
mm,
animal will never know.
Right. Actually, I think I made one mistake. I forgot to dump it all out, and I didn't think I had it open all the way, and they were like
Oh,
surrounding all over the enclosure, all in it, all the inside. There was thousands of them. I usually get 12,000 to 20,000 or 25,000. I like to have a lot. Get the job done.
yeah, yeah. Let's run up into the chat real quick and recognize all the people who took their time out tonight to come hang out with us. My boy Bosa, #1 in the chat. What's up, man? I hope you're doing great. Kat says she's excited for this one. She's resting and watching. You keep taking care of yourself, Kat. We miss you, but you get better because we just want you to be healthy. Let's see. Oh, Big Wheel double dipping.
Yep.
Big Homies double dipping. What's up, Pie Man? Hey, this dude sends me a song every day in the morning, bro, like a different song. Sometimes I'm
That's
having a
cute.
shit day, and then I find that message, bro, and I'm telling you, just play the song because I'm like, you know what? He took the time to send it to me. I'm going to take the time to listen to it. Sometimes it's stuff that I like. Sometimes I'm like, what the hell is this? But you know what, man? Dwight takes the time to just, say hello and send a message. So that's what's up, man. We appreciate that very much, man. Look, we got a new person in here tonight. Bernadette Javos. Hello. Welcome to the show. Make sure you go hit that sub button. We appreciate you spending your time with us here tonight. Will's got you as well. He says hello. Kat says hello to Will and Maddie. And I guess she forgot me because she sent you right after.
Oh,
I love you, Kat. Appreciate that. Man, Will, you staying on top of the chat, bro. Hey, Art Hurt Dad,
What up,
what's
Art?
going on? Appreciate you stopping in. Man, we got new folks here tonight. So what's everybody's season been looking like? How's everything going with everybody right now? I mean,
Well,
it's basically a you question, Will.
Maddie's
doing the rescues.
Honestly, I'm just waiting for eggs, and I've only got a couple things that I'm pairing up right now, man. So I mean, it's
you waiting for eggs to drop or eggs to come out the incubator?
No, eggs to drop, so I can finally put something in the incubator. It's been like a real
game
late.
is so hard.
Yeah, and I got 5 of them that I know are gonna drop.
Yeah.
So it's just a waiting game right now, but yeah.
Right.
It'll be exciting though.
Oh yeah, bro. Hey, look, we're gonna run to a quick little commercial break and give homage to the sponsorship here, so we can keep the bills paid and the lights on. So we'll be right back, and then we're gonna get into our topic about breeder loans. Y'all want to make sure you're here for that. So we'll be right back.
Operation Deeds, Not Words 2 is dedicated to empowering and uplifting disabled veterans and first responders through unwavering support, meaningful resources, and real opportunities that honor their service and sacrifice. Our mission is to build a thriving, impactful organization driven by the shared vision, commitment, and accountability of our team, because when we work together, there is no ceiling on what we can accomplish.
We are equally committed to the growth of our team members, actively encouraging them to expand their voices, followings, and businesses as essential pillars of our mission. Being part of Operation Deeds, Not Words reflects great credit upon our members, uniting communities in the Fat Man Nation. Green Line morphs under a shared purpose rooted in service, resilience, and action-driven impact. Deeds, not words.
ReptileAds.com is the modern marketplace for buying and selling reptiles, amphibians, and exotic pets. Built by Purple Turtle Technologies, we're creating the most trusted platform in the industry. Join thousands of breeders and collectors on the most trusted reptile marketplace. List your animals, connect with buyers, and grow your business with Reptile Ads. Enjoy your easy access to stores as well as a genetic calculator for your convenience. Stop by and check us out today.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Um, Again, thank you for tuning in, and thank you to our sponsors. We really do appreciate everything you all do. Without the sponsorship, we wouldn't have what we have today. Great example. Hey, let me see. Hashtag Will in the comments to show Will some love, man, because he made all those commercials for us. He's making intros and outros for us. I mean, this dude is amazing. So if you want to show him some love right now, hashtag Will in the comments. Let him know you appreciate all the work like I do. So tonight we're gonna talk about some things that go on in the industry, and a lot of people either know what they're doing or they don't know what they're doing, and we're gonna kind of talk about that tonight. Uh, So, a couple of things I wanted to point out was, hold on, let me get my list real quick. So, the first point we were going to talk about is control and responsibility. Do you guys go by the mail holder rule, or do you do something different? Um, my belief is whoever has the mail should hold on to the mail and receive said females. That avoids somebody else overusing the male to females that wasn't supposed to be. You have to keep control of the situation. Um, and it prevents the he said, she said stuff like, oh, I didn't breed it to those females. Well, they look a lot like the dad,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
So that's the first thing. You know, if you don't control the pairing, you don't control the outcome. What are your guys' thoughts on that, man?
I agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
How about you, Maddie? I
It's
know you're
just
not big into the breeding just yet,
yeah,
but
it's just like it reduces a lot of stress on the animal itself, being passed around, and just keep the male for now. It just reduced, I mean, it's the health of the animal is what's at stake,
yeah.
that's what's really
100%.
important.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I got these little slides here too. All right. So the second point I wanted to bring up was everything should be documented. So if it's not in black and white, it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Uh, this also includes like your breeder loan contract, your lock dates, the ovulation date, the pre-lay shed date, the lay date, the egg count, total slugs, total viable, and video and photo proofs of the egg pool, the count, the condition. If it's not documented, it didn't happen. And this keeps, again, a lot of that he said, she said stuff from happening when you have these breeder loans. Um, Back to what I was saying earlier, too, a clear written agreement before the pairings, not a handshake, not a DM, not a we cool. It should include the 50-50 split or first pick, who's paying for what happens if there's no eggs, what happens if the male doesn't perform. If it ain't on paper, you're just gambling with yourself.
Yep. Absolutely.
You know, have you had a breeder loan yet, Will?
No. I've been actually talking to a really good buddy of mine that actually lives local to me about maybe doing one.
Yeah.
But a lot of what we would be doing would be written up in contract and so on and so forth as well. I mean, it's only right, even though we're really close friends. Stuff happens, and sometimes it's their fault, sometimes it's not their fault. Just stuff happens, and you got to have some kind of a backup plan for what we're going to do about this situation. Because on one side, maybe one of the snakes died, so now we need to figure what we're doing about that. Or maybe they reabsorbed. Are we going to continue to do this pairing, or are we going to break it apart and try something else? Or it keeps a lot of that iffiness, and it takes it away, and it just draws a straight line, and this is what it is. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
always
basically,
have
you have your
something.
plan, your contingency plan, your escape plan, and everything, bro. Even like a return date. Like, all right, look, if nothing goes, dude, you have to have this snake put live on on the shipping box date unless weather prevents it at this date.
Yeah.
That keeps them from holding it for like 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons. Like, hey, is it ever
Right.
coming back?
Right.
These are risky deals that people do in the industry. Are they beneficial? Sure, absolutely, they're beneficial. But even people like myself, I could get thrown for a loop. I normally write everything in black and white and sign stuff, mainly because I forget pretty easily. But having the black and white, I can refer back to it. That's how I know it's a legit breeder loan. Um,
Mhm.
I have to have it in black and white, or it's not legit. I had a situation just recently where I thought I was getting the animal, and uh, that was not the situation at all. And so, my apologies for the misunderstanding, right? But that's why we're having this tonight. Uh, Let me see. Kind of like you were saying earlier, define the split before the eggs are even laid. This is where people get burned the most. You need to decide who picks first versus alternating picks, visuals versus hets. That's really important when you're dealing with recessives. And what happens if there's a low clutch number, i.e., one egg? What do you do? Um, then there's care standards and risk of responsibility, just kind of like you were saying just now, Will. Um, you know, what happens if they get egg bound, or the male stops eating, or the animal gets sick or dies? You know, husbandry standards, all that kind of stuff. That's all. These animals are furs, and they're not just projects for everybody. As much as we like to think of them as a project, um, they're much more than just projects. You know, that was on this slide right here. Um, they're a lot more than just projects, folks. These are living, breathing animals. They didn't ask to be in your care. They didn't ask to be uprooted from Africa and put on a plane or a ship or whatever the first ball pythons came here on, to come sit in some dry, dusty ass tub that you don't even spray once a week to keep some type of humidity during the winter. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. These are animals.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I mean, how would y'all feel if some aliens came up down here and was like, yo, I got me a white one. Look, 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 it's a white morph. It's got tattoos. They call them tattoos. Look at this one. It's got a beard all the way down to its waist. You know what I mean? Like, you would hope you would be treated fairly well, right? Like, all right, they got a
Yeah.
lazy boy in here. I got a stove I can cook on. All right, cool, great.
Yeah.
I can do my thing. They got the husbandry on point. Hey, where's the table? Oh man. Uh, so what are you guys' thoughts on that part? We kind of did already cover some of that stuff, but what happens, dude, if there's only one egg? What do you do? Do
Rock,
you
paper, scissors.
let the person who had the male and the female, because they're feeding it, caring for it, changing its tub, making sure it stays healthy, do you let that person have the one? Or do you give it to the dude who took the risk and sent his girl to you to breed? Because usually the dude with the female gets the choice.
Right.
That's very controversial. That's why you should have it written down in black and white.
Yeah. And that's the kind of things that should be discussed before the female even leaves.
Oh, 100%, dude. Yeah.
You know,
100%.
because there's all these what ifs. You should do at least, you should do at least 5 to 6 different what ifs, and then you should do some whys as well, like 5 whys. Well,
And
why
then
would
ask your friends some what if scenarios that you didn't think of. You know what I
exactly?
mean? Like,
You know, try to
you
cover
gotta
as many
cover all your
bases as
bases.
possible. And also, okay, what if you don't have a contract, and then all of a sudden now there's bad blood between you and the person you were breeding with? Now what's going to happen?
That's why you have to have a contract, bro, and make it all civil. If you have to go to court to get your animal back, you have paperwork. It's a paper trail.
Yep.
Exactly.
And it's not a he said, she said kind of thing. It's a like, oh shit, it's in black and white. All right, let's go. You know?
Yeah.
Where'd we? There we go. Just throwing up some more comments. Vance, you want to jump in here, bro? I sent you a link. Yeah, you don't have to watch. I'd like your opinion on some of this stuff as well, sir.
If it's my male and only one baby, I'm keeping it.
I'm keeping it. See, but that's the things you guys got to discuss before agreeing to it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Like if you said that to me after, I'd be like, nah, bro, that's some bullshit right there, bro. I just sent you my $3,000 female. at least let me get half of it, like split custody or something, bro.
Right. Well,
I-
see,
I-
there's
I breed
that.
her one season, you breed her.
There's that too. Okay, if there's only one egg, if it's male, will it go one way? If it's female, will it go another way?
Yep. It's mine.
Because I mean, technically, if it becomes a female and it has at least most of the genetics as the female, then that
Yeah.
guy's going to probably want to keep it. You know what I mean?
Yep. Well, we kind of hit point 6 and 7, talking about timelines and exit strategies. Some of those would be like, for example, oh damn it, where'd it go? What happens after the breeding's done, right? When does the animal go back to the person it came from? What about the babies? When did they go back? What if the female skips the whole season? Are you guys looking to do this multiple seasons? I mean, all these things. Basically, like think about all the things that can go wrong, then all the things that might go wrong, and then all the things that can go wrong. And then you can think about all the things that will go wrong. And then you might have yourself covered for a breeder loan. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't never cover your ass enough when it comes to that. And I already see it, man. It already it basically already ruins friendships and everything else, you know, especially when there's a misunderstanding involved and everybody wants to have a bigger peener than the next guy and they want to piss further than the guy after that. So we'll let that be. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Make sure it's in black and white so this shit doesn't happen. It will never happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit happens.
And I mean, and there's so many different ways and so many different things. I mean, I could be like at least twice a week. I want to be on like FaceTime, and I want to actually see my female, or I want to, you know, I want
like a live ass picture of your female, or
you know, something like that could even be in there.
Yep.
Because
You
who's
gotta-
saying that said individual isn't loaning that female out to somebody else?
Yep.
I'd be pissed.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Right.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
So hey
'Cause, I
guys,
mean-
we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right
Yeah.
back after these quick little sponsorship words.
Introducing the Python Portal, a ball python breeder who works on snow and true ghost combos as well as the Tiger Dean.
We also offer many unique custom 3D printed accessories, as well as custom merch, so don't forget to stop by and check us out.
Again, shout out to the big man Will over there, man, for all these ads and commercials and stuff. Except for the Reptile Ads, they actually sent that one to us. Shout out to Reptile Ads, man. And it's free till
I
May
made that
1st, so hurry up.
I made
Or
that
did
one
they
too.
say
Sal.
March 1st? Oh, shit. I'm pretty sure it's May 1st, guys. But if I'm wrong, man, then y'all can slap me in the face. I'm good with it. Maybe I'll remember it next time. Oh, Mako, what's up, man? How you doing, buddy? Man. So, do you guys have any insight you guys want to add to the conversation about breeding loans? Is there anything maybe we might have not touched that maybe y'all might want to put some input on?
I couldn't stress enough about just making sure you guys have something written out and planned, because to just go and be willy-nilly about it, that's how a lot of things go wrong real quick,
Yeah.
and
Somebody gives
you
you a
need to
snake and
have
says, just give me some babies.
yeah, kind of like the scenario I was just talking about. Like, I want to see the female twice a week, on live or something like that. If you're not doing stuff like that, what's stopping the guy from going and breeding it with somebody, his buddies, male, and then he tells you, "Oh, bro, she laid, but she laid all slugs, and I'm just gonna have to get her back up to weight and send her back to you." But then really, she had this eight egg clutch from that other breeder boy
Oh, she had
from
the 12 egg
buddy's
clutch,
house.
bro.
Yeah, or you know what I mean? And now look at all these that I have, and I'm going to just send you the snake back after I got done using it. You have to be able to, you could, trust is everything when it comes to this. And if you don't have that trust with that contract as well in place, just for the
You
safety
shouldn't
of
have that
both
contract
parties,
in the first place.
yeah, yeah. I mean, and then
You
you
gotta have
have to
some
stick
type of
by that
trust.
contract. Yeah, because you're talking selection of offspring, profit sharing. You got breeding responsibilities. How often are you feeding yours compared to what I feed mine? There's animal values that are going to be involved in it too, because they're not all going to come out normal.
Yep.
Trust and communication is going to be key. You're going to want to be checking up with each other quite frequently, making sure you guys are keeping tabs on everything you should be keeping tabs on. Like you said, the prelay shed, the pairings, how many
Ovulation.
times yeah, exactly. You want to track all of that stuff. How many times did they lock up? For how long? It's just, in my personal opinion, if you do it without a contract, then
Shame on
you're
you.
really, yeah, you're really gunslinging at that point, and I hope you're the one standing at the end of the day.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Mako said you have to trust the other person 100%, man, and their process 100%. And I'm just gonna say it 100%. I agree with that. 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, how
And
else could you say it, right?
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
And I like for all the stuff that's been going on, like, it happens to everybody. These issues happen to like, I wish there was like an app or like something. If someone's borrowing your female, male, and they agree to like
I bet they got an AI app for that somewhere where you could be like, hey, I want to do a ball python breeder loan contract. And then you just give it the wheel treatment and be like, I need all the scenarios. I need the back scenarios. I need the side scenarios. I need the sideways scenarios that go sideways from those scenarios. And then we need the dotted line at the bottom where you put your X.
I honestly think we need something that we can all access, that like if you have my female and I have your male, each week or every 2 weeks, I have to log each and every single thing the snake does, and it's live every single time with photos. I thought about making an app, but that's really hard. But like if we were to make something like you can live feed everything, when the animal eats, when the animal poops, when the animal has a shed test, when the eggs are in the incubator. Just I don't know. I feel like it would go a long way.
I think I'd want weekly pictures of my eggs in the incubator
Yes.
too.
Yes.
Go ahead. Hey, you
Yes.
can pop the top and take a quick photo, bro. It's not going to hurt the eggs. Just don't get any water on them. Be careful with what you do. Take your photo. That way they can't be like, oh, they molded out or. Well, last week you sent me a picture of 10 pearly whites. Homie, what do you mean they molded out?
That's fine.
Yeah, I got something that's going to mold out, bro. It's your front lip.
Get it.
Honestly, you never know, man. You never know.
Yep, for sure, Macco.
Yeah.
The setting the female makes more sense.
Yep.
100%, bro. I'm not gonna let you just excuse me for the lack of better words. I'm not gonna let you use my male to dick down all your females, bro. And then tell me we just had a breeder loan on one female, and now you've got all kinds of scrambler shit because of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now you're making out like a boss because you've got all these fucking combos because you wore that dude's little hemipenes to death. And you risk
Yep.
running that animal into the dirt if you breed it to too many.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, 100%.
You get it back with a lack of hunger. It doesn't want to eat anymore, and you're wondering what's going on. And
Yep.
next thing you know, it kills over.
Yep. I mean, I've unfortunately had a male pass on me during a season, but it was like my second season. I was still trying to figure shit out. Didn't quite have it all figured out yet. It's all dialed in now.
Right.
Oh, that's a good point too. If the male isn't working, the two parties need to come up with a secondary male. Oh, 100%. Yep.
See?
Like Will said, a backup for a backup for a backup.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and that's a good point too.
Also, that's a good point when going into business with somebody too. If you write everything down, including the exit strategy, it makes things much, much, much smoother. And you can't argue it in court.
Yeah.
You can't argue a document signed, notarized. Make sure that happens too. Get it notarized. I'd give a damn about anything else. Notarization makes it legit.
Oh wow.
Oh,
I hope not.
see, like Will said, a plan for the plan for the plan. And then, like some of them weird ass plans that you just don't think about. That's one of them right there. Where
Yeah.
she just broke
That's
him the hell
valid.
off.
That's very valid. Very valid.
Hashtag
Wow.
tweet. Hashtag twerk them peens, girl.
I don't know if he's going to want to put another male to her after that. You know what I mean?
Right? That female needs to stop with them Kegels, bro. It ain't working. It's killing the males.
Oh my god. Working that male daggum to death. That poor thing.
Mama, I'm going to get a heart attack.
It would definitely have me questioning whether I want to put another male to it.
Yeah, right? Same. Damn.
But yeah, shit can happen, man.
Yes, it can.
Well,
there is something.
Wasn't it Duval?
What about
Wasn't
Mike?
it Duval that was saying he put one ball python in with another one, and then when he got home, he only had one?
I can't remember.
I
I
actually
don't think he's ever said anything like that.
I don't know the story. You guys should tell me the story because this.
Oh, No, he was at a show and he got 2 snakes, but he put one in the bag with the other one. He got home and the other one ate it.
Oh,
That's some king snake crap.
Yeah, but
yeah, dude, it was ball
but
python on ball python crime.
yeah.
I couldn't
And
believe it
there's
the first
another
time
one.
I heard it. Now I know what you're talking about. I remember now.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
wild, bro.
yeah. Well, what's to say that that's not going to happen? You know, what if the female ate the male?
Hungry ass bitch.
I guess we're sharing
Hashtag
that
bitches
snake
love
now.
endless shrimp, right?
Hey, I was be like, it better be worth it. You better be up the weight by tomorrow.
Dickie. What's up, Dickie Foster?
But yeah, I mean, there's those weird ways of things happening like that. So I mean, the more you can think of, the more you can put on paper, the better.
Like Maddie's camera drifting away.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I've never used this before, so I think it's got cobwebs all over it.
Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, I gotta go back to that one. Come ways to die.
Your hammy peens falling down. No,
falling off. Somebody make that a meme immediately.
I will make that a song. Let's do it.
All right, do it. Do it. Make it happen. So I'd like to talk about a couple of other things that are not so heavy, I guess. So like we said in the beginning, Maddie's gonna be having a show. We're thinking about doing what, shorts first, Maddie? And kind of like little rescue shorts and stuff. And so make sure y'all are looking out for those. And then when Maddie's ready, we got a whole stage for her to come on to and have her own thing when she's ready to do it. And then I've got a little something I've been cooking in the kitchen. Basically, since G-Paw show is not going to be on Sundays, and I think he did a hell of a job reaching out to people that need help, mental issues, whatever, getting out there and talking about it. You know, that's good stuff. So I didn't want to do something just on mental health. But to me, I feel like it still reaches out and serves the veteran community a little bit. And my reptile community is always welcome to help come out and watch. It'll be on the Big Homies channel. It's going to be called Vet to Vet. And it's where I sit down and we hash out military life. Maybe you were on a boat, a sub, a tank. You were just a grunt kicking doors down and humping miles and miles and miles a day. Maybe you were a Marine and you were munching on crayons one day and then shit popped off. And, you know, I honestly think the more veterans talk about their stories and their experiences, the easier it becomes to deal with those things. For many, many years, guys, like literally the last 4 years, I've been working on myself. But for many years, dude, I was broken, or at least that's how I felt. You know, I was way more hot headed. Y'all watch that show where the little people are inside the head and one's a flamey looking dude and he's a hothead? It's a kid cartoon, bro. My kids watch it all the time. Oh, what was that cartoon name? Come on, somebody in the comments, help me out. And there was sadness, there was joy, there was.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
It's not the emoji one.
No, not the emoji one. They're inside that hockey player girl's head. And the first one they moved from Minnesota to California.
It's like it was like emotions or something. Hang on.
But yeah, there was a scene in that movie
Inside
where
Out.
Inside Out. There you go.
Yeah, Inside Out. There was a scene in that movie where they were trying to get people from the outside in, And so disgust turns over to anger and says some hyphy shit to him and gets him blown up, like where it's just fire, right? She just blows a little hole through the glass and they pick him out and they're good to go, right? That was me. I was like that all the time, bro. After I came home, hothead. I was like that white tip match that you could strike on anything and start a fire with it. That was me. Now I'm still a match, but you have to strike me on the box first. Sorry, guys. I can't match anywhere. Yeah. It is a movie. You're absolutely right, Mako. Hey, welcome to the show, Unlock Morse. Looks like you're new here too. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a veteran based show. In hopes to kind of reach out to those. Because like I said, dude, GPaw had a great show, and I do believe in community, and I do believe in um trying to help others, man, when they can't help themselves right now. Sometimes you just gotta extend a hand and somebody will reach out and grab it because they're drowning and they want to come out of the drowning situation they're in. We just have to be here to do that. If this isn't a, I don't know, whatever kind of game everybody wants to make it be, it's not that. That show's going to be strictly about helping veterans. If some reptiles get talked about during the show, that's cool. We all have our ways we deal with shit, you know. But I think that's going to be the Sunday at 2. As soon as I get all my intro, outro stuff done, we'll be filling that slot at 2 o'clock on Sundays to replace G-Paw's wonderful show. I mean, he was doing things for the community. Talking about mental health is not, you know, one, it's not a easy subject to get people to come to, first of all. And it's not an easy subject to get people to talk about. So the fact that he was doing both, I commend that. Yep. So yeah, we'll be having vet to vet Sundays at 2. Don't know when that's gonna drop just yet because it literally just got started today. So if y'all think that would be awesome, put hashtag vet to vet in the comments. We're gonna play one more commercial and then we're gonna wrap the show up from there. So we'll see y'all when you get back, and we'll be right back.
The United States Association of Reptile Keepers is a science, education, and conservation-based advocacy for the responsible private ownership of and trade in reptiles and amphibians. We endorse caging standards, sound husbandry, escape prevention protocols, and an integrated approach to vital conservation issues. Our goal is to facilitate cooperation between government agencies, the scientific community, and the private sector in order to produce policy proposals that will effectively address important husbandry and conservation issues. The health of these animals, public safety, and maintaining ecological integrity are our primary concerns.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Looks like Will got some snakes out. We'll
Does
look
that
at them
mean
in just a second. Maddie, being that you're heavy into rescues, what would you tell folks out there that might end up running into a rescue they weren't ready for, or you know, like if they could reach out to you, or you know, stuff like that.
um
And then
if oh good.
go ahead.
If there's like somebody that like wants to try to rescue or comes across one, that's awesome. Um my advice would be close contact with your vet and um make sure you don't claim to be a rescue
When you're
because
not.
no, legally I am
Okay.
not right now.
Right. You're working
But
on it.
yeah, we're
But you're
working
doing
toward
all the footwork getting to the, you
yeah.
know. And
Um
then if there was something you could tell the audience tonight about proper husbandry, that would be amazing. I know we didn't talk too much about husbandry, but in the field you do, that's very key, keeping husbandry,
Yes.
because you could have 3 or 4 different species of snake at the same time. One's a desert, one's a jungle, and one's a cave dweller, and you got to try and figure out how to accommodate all of them.
Yeah.
Like
Um.
one's a retic about to smash Will's head.
Yeah.
Sadly, we can't have retics in Florida, but
Oh wow, that's
yeah,
horrible.
yep, Burmese, iguanas, tegus, um,
Hey, so
retics.
what was the big deal with tegus?
I don't know.
They're not
I,
like,
I
I
don't
mean, they
know.
would be invasive if they were all over the place. I'm sure they would be.
Green, yeah, the iguanas, they're falling out
But
of
I
daggone
mean,
trees,
like
but
the iguanas came from Cuba.
yeah,
um, like I don't think they'd be all that crazy like the Burmese are, right?
uh,
There's plenty of gators
No,
to eat those things. I promise you.
I think they are
Florida's
in
covered
certain
in gator.
spots.
What's that?
In certain spots in Florida, I believe there is quite a big tegu population.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's
crazy.
yeah,
That is
it's.
crazy.
But if I had the advice I would give someone trying to get different species, you know, different types of reptiles, different lengths, you know, I would say 100% research before you even think about getting the animal. Um, Ask questions, go to a vendor show, or contact one of
The
these.
many people you see here tonight.
Yes, ask them questions because I I don't have the facility. I don't have anything big, big, nice, well-bred snakes. We all start from somewhere. And
Right.
I started from the bottom, freaking Aspen and terrible husbandry. And the amount of questions I asked people, and I grew from that. Now, I think I'm doing pretty good. Clean sheds each time.
What are you doing, dude?
Um, just and make sure you have a good emergency plan. Just in case something goes wrong, have a good emergency plan. Like a
Oh yeah.
fire, power outage. We just have a power outage last this weekend. We were out for about a couple of hours.
So
That's
I have a
very.
I have a generator, right? And the
Yep.
generator only does this: the fridge, all the incubators in the house, and then whoever needs heat, like on the racks, it'll supply heat to the racks. And then my generator's like, all right, dude, that's too much. But it's perfect. It's all I need it for. Keep my food
Yeah.
cold, keep my snakes warm, keep the eggs warm, and we'll deal with the power outage till the power goes back on.
Yep. Yep.
When I
You know.
buy a place, though, man, I would love to get one of those big ass generators that, like a backup generator, right? It just cuts
Yes.
right on once the power goes out.
Gen-
Yes.
And I'm probably going to be living out in the country as soon as I get me a place.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
want to be in the city, man. Old
no, no,
Karens.
you don't.
What's going on over there, Will? Tell us about your
None.
little retic.
Oh, this is Ka. He's a 50% Kalatoa locality.
Oh, dude, that's an amazing animal right there. Who'd you get it from?
Brian Watkins over at Hill Creek.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I want to pet
yeah,
it.
he's my little ride or die.
What is, you said he was 50% Kalatoa?
Yep.
What's his other percentages?
They're probably gonna be Noah and Brian, probably some Jampea, and then a little bit of mainland, probably.
Yeah. Oh, of course. They all have a little bit of that mainland.
Yeah,
I think eventually that'll go away, but
yeah.
So how big are these super dwarfs getting on average for you?
You know, a lot of people like to put numbers like 7 to 10 feet or 8 to 12 or whatever.
Yeah.
The way I generally look at it is this is a retic, and I'm expecting it to get really, really big.
Yeah.
And I prepared myself for that. And that's why I have one. Retics aren't for everybody.
Nope.
They're not.
Nope.
And you need to know what you're getting yourself into way before you even think about purchasing one. So, again, going
Yep.
back to what Maddie said, research.
Yeah, absolutely. Research will help you tremendously. Um, so make sure you guys are doing your research, and
For sure.
same goes for the breeder loans, right? Do your research about the person you're about
Yep.
to do a loan with.
Yeah.
Do your
Yeah.
research on the animal you're about to bring in. Do the research on what is a good breeder loan. Do all of that before you go out and take that risk. Because I mean, you could really just tear everything down in one day, basically.
Yep.
You know, so
Absolutely.
keep it legit. Tell them like it's a prenup. Hey, we just gonna have this little prenup right here. You gonna sign it, and then we gonna be on about our business.
Yep.
You want me to sign a prenup? Baby, I love you. Yeah, but you love my NFL money too, lady. So you're going to get a prenup. That's not me, but there's someone out there. So, well, I just want to thank y'all for coming on the show tonight. This kind of was a little impromptu. So I found out Kat wasn't feeling well, and I was debating most of the day if I was going to do one or not. And I was like, you know what? We need to have this show. We need to have this conversation in light of everything that's happened recently. I think it's a good conversation to have, and it'll stop things like this from happening. It'll prevent that.
Yep.
In hopes. If you have a question about a breeder loan or something, call me, call Will, you can call Maddie, but she'll probably tell you to call one of us.
Yeah.
Vance
Yeah.
could probably help you out.
I'll be a middleman. Be like, yeah, text him. Oh, text him.
Well, and it's something that doesn't get discussed a whole lot. And
Yeah.
when it does, it's behind the scenes mostly. And it's good to get this out there, letting people know that such things exist.
Right.
Yep. Yep. My favorite kind of breeder loan is just like, hey, I got this double visual, blah, blah, blah. Give me a trade. And then you give me a double visual, blah, blah, blah. And we call it good. And now our projects have been advanced.
Yeah.
Yep.
I ain't got to
Yeah.
send it back. I ain't got to give you no damn babies from it. No. Let me trade you gene for gene. Well, with that said, y'all, I'm going to throw y'all backstage for a minute, and we'll see y'all as soon as I wrap up here. Thank y'all very much again for coming on.
Appreciate it.
And we'll see y'all next time. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. Like I said, if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Go ahead and do it like 3 times. Once to like, once to unlike, and once to like again. That's the way to do it. Anyways, man, we can't do it here without y'all. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being a homie, and we'll see you at the next show.